guys, today I'm making my first ever Minecraft video. I really love video games, and I thought Minecraft was a great place to start. Also, I have been spending a long time creating a custom Sonraku. Look, he even has a little belly button. I don't know if you see it. Here, let me circle it for you. He has a belly button. It's that realistic. Now, I would love to get into it. And I know why you got into this video, because you want to see a super cool opening and closing door. Trust me, this is so easy to make. I don't know why people talk about this more. And let's get into it. Okay, so first, you're going to either have to go to your house and build a door that's either like this. And what I mean by this is it's flat. I hope you know what I mean. It's just up and down. Or one that is like this, where it's just down. What I mean by here, let me turn my stuff back on. Okay, I can see all my stuff again. Okay, what I mean by that is you can't have a door. You can't have a door that's like this. It is leaning. You can't have the leaning tower of door. It doesn't work like that. But you can build a door that's like a down, so when you click the button, you like fall downwards, or it opens up and then you go downstairs or whatever. Or you can just have a door. The cool thing is, I have a special way to build these doors that make it really cool. So, another thing that I have to tell you guys is I play on Bedrock. And the thing about Bedrock is, it doesn't do as much as Java. So anyone who's playing on Java, don't worry. This 1,000,000% works on yours. There's some things that work on Java that don't work on Bedrock, but everything on Bedrock works on Java, I think. But anyways, pick your door, not this one. Look, let me put an X. See? Look at how evil it is. It's like bloody red. Oh gosh, maybe I'll just turn it to normal red. Okay, it's normal red. Bad! Don't use that. Look, let me just back up real quick. Look at this. Boom. There's 2 check marks on the good portals. The good doors. Why did I say portals? They're not portals. Doors. Then there's the bad one. Also, I forgot to mention this. You can make them as big as you want, as long as it's not leaning tower of. As long as it's not the leaning tower of door. It doesn't work like that. So, these 2. This can literally be from here to outer space. It doesn't even matter how big. It just needs to be this one or down. Standing up or down. It cannot be that one. No leaning tower of door. Now, we will be building. I will be showing you how to do this one. If you want, I can show you a tutorial on how to do this one. It is technically the exact same thing, but there are some different things to it. So if you don't really understand how to make this after this video, I would just text in the comments. I would love someone to text in the comments. Text for me. Okay, point is, I worked my hardest to put this together. I fixed my screen. I made myself an invisible mouse. I even have this circle thingy. I don't even know how that works, but it's there. But the point is, hope you enjoy. So first, go to your door. Pick any blocks. I'm just using this because I like the look of it. The point is, you can build a door out of anything. Pick your material, and then build your door however size you want. Okay, now that you've done that, build your shape of your door. This is my door. And once you're done doing that, I want you to break the thing, your door. Just break your door. Actually, it would look pretty if there's diamond down here. So, build your door. It doesn't have to be square. It can be rectangle or square, whatever size. That same goes with this one. If you don't understand this, then you should probably just go with this one for now. So this is what we're going to be doing. We are going to start with to make this so much easier, get red concrete. It is so good. And if you have a friend that can help you with this, it's going to be so much easier. But I do not have a friend because my brother cannot join right now and help me out with this. So the point is, I'm on my own. Now, you place it to, first you go up to your portal and look at the bottom right. It could also be the bottom left. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to start with the bottom right because that's easier. Go to the corner of your thing and then go to the right and then break that one block that your thing is made out of. Tap on it. Make this. There is a chance that up in your settings, up here, actually I'm just going to make an arrow. Up in your settings. No, I'm not talking about these settings. I'm talking about chat. This is a kind of setting. It doesn't really make sense, but okay. My settings are a little glitched up, but this right here says my position. It's also glitching out with exit, so, but make sure that says my position. Click on this button right here. And it'll say my position or block position. Change that to my position. It wants to be my position. Make it my position or it's going to be a little bit harder. I mean, some people prefer block position, but I have no idea how that works. And if I were you, I would stay with my position because it's much easier. Now that you have my position on, you stand right here and on top of the block. And you know what? For this trick, place down your red block right there. Now, to the top right. You're going to go into the top right, and instead of breaking the bottom where it's might be miles down because of how big you built this, for mine it's a couple blocks down, but it doesn't really matter about the size. For you, you go into the top corner, and instead of breaking like that one, you break the top block. And then you go up, and you actually put this block. Oh, wait, sorry, let me. So you go up to the corner of it, then you look at the corner right there. It could be miles up, but the point is this side, you place a red concrete block there. Oh, wait, never mind. I just got to do that. It's not there. Oopsie me. You put it down right under. So you put any block, just do one under from the corner. Now, you break. So this is the corner. You break the top block, and you stand on the top block. Make sure you can stand on it, and then you'll see it goes up and ends, goes up and ends. And it's just, it looks kind of wonky right now, but trust me, it's going to come perfectly. Now, here's the commands. I want you to follow after me. You click you click this, then you type in this. If you have to have operator to do this. Now, type in this command. Slash. This slash, not this slash. It's not leaning left, it's leaning right. Do that one. Now, go into words and spell give. Gives an item to a player. This might be new to some of you. And it might not be new to other people. And if you already know how to do this, just give yourself a command block. And if you're like, now, look, space, you go A. There's a bunch of different ones. You can read them, do whatever you want. But I like AS, because if there's other people in my map, I don't want them to have a command block. I don't want them to do something with my map. So I do at this thing, S. Space, and then you just type in COMMAND. Now, spaces and commands are really weird. Do not put spaces in it. I mean, these spaces don't count. But when you're spelling out a block, you want to use underscore. It's this weird thing. Make sure it's this. Mess around until you find this weird one on the bottom. Now, go back to numbers and finish with block. Point is, this is the command. Once you do that, it should give you a command block. If it didn't, let me know in the comments and I will help you with anything that you're confused about. I really want people to comment. Point is, if you need any help, comment. Okay, now, you should get the command block. When I was little, I believed this didn't exist. I believed it was an add-on. Looking at it for the first time was the most insane thing I could ever see, because I've seen so many things where you can build the big wither out of it. But the point is, that was all a lie. It was all a lie. Okay, point is, now, you use your command block. And the thing about a command block is you want to build it out of the way. So I am going to actually build my thing. So you want to leave this one gap right here where you can stand. You can also build your other room. Blah, 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 however you want. You can build it as big as you want to. Look, this is my other room. It goes this way. And it starts over here. Now, make sure that wherever this red one in the top left corner, stand on it. It can also be opposite, but make sure one is like this, where you're standing on it and your head is in all face around, but your body down there is open on all sides, except for this side, of course, because that's the other side of the wall. Now, what you want to do is you want to come over here, and you want to put it on whatever side you want. I'm just going to do this side for some reason, because it makes sense. And now, imagine that over here is a wall. Imagine that this area, there's a wall. I'm going to put a square on the screen. Actually, I'm not putting a square on the screen. I'm going to put Steve's face there. Boom. Steve. See that? That is art. Point is, that is what the door is going to, imagine a door there. Maybe I can do a square door. No, I can't. I'm just going to leave it Steve. Steve, stay there. Okay, I'm going to make Steve disappear. Okay, he's gone. Now, pretend that there's an invisible Steve or whatever as your door. It could be miles high or big as Steve, little Steve, but this is my Steve. It's just right there. Now, I'm going to go from here. This is the door. This is where the door is going to be. So, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to put my button right here. Now, you break the hole. I didn't really mean to place these, but pretend you have a door here, of course, right here. There you have a door here. So you're going to move over here, put the... Use, whatever... See this, how your door is... Whatever color your actual door that's going to be opening and closing is going to be, make that here. Now, once you've done that, put it in the hole that you want your button to be. And I realized a button is kind of harder to use, so I did a lever. And the cool thing about a lever is I figured out that like a button, if you click it, it will do either open with the open command block or close with the close command block. And the thing about that is you want to go over to the side. Let me just destroy this real quick. Speed destroy. Done. Okay, point is, that looks very bad. So gross looking. It looks like dirt. So now that you have your place where your lever's gonna be, it's open. You click the button and it does open. A button can only do one, but if you do the lever, when it's facing down, it's open, and when it's facing up, it's closed. And so, I'm going to put these away. Now, this is what I do. I have it open, flick it down, when I flick it down, it's open. When I flick it up, it's closed. So, now for the command blocks. This is actually shockingly simple. It's awesome. So you come to the back, you should see your color block, go under there and place whatever color your wall is made out of, right there. And make notes that, make sure that you know that wherever your door is going to be, make space on the other side for your command block's going to be. And so I thought, here, let me actually get this set up real quick. Detour. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Now, I'm going to run into this. Boom. Okay. Now. Okay, and now. You may have noticed that my inventory changed. These items right here, you're going to need. So, if I were you, I'd go grab those right now. Okay, now, once you've grabbed those, these are my ideas, and they, some of them suck, but then some of them are good, and don't worry, I worked hard. So, open. This is open right here. When you flick this button, it goes to the open command block. Pretend this has the open command in it, and this has the close command. So, wait, what was I saying? Anyways, the open command block, boom, you press that button, it opens. But I wanted it to be, you press the same thing and it'll close. It doesn't work like that, because the button won't magically turn on the close command block over there. So I realized you have to click the close button to close it. And that used to be my idea, and it worked, but it wasn't that cool. So then, I thought, what if you flick a lever and it turns one on, and when you flick it off, it turns the other one on? That doesn't work. It turns both of them on. What did I expect? And you know what I realized? I finally figured it out. There's an actually really cool way to do it. Look at this. For my favorite. This is closed, and this is open. When you flick it to the open, it immediately goes over to the open command block, and it turns it on. That means it's open, but when it comes over to here, it pushes redstone away from the command block, so it's off. So now, when I flick it to close, the cool thing is, this is now off. It doesn't open anymore, because the open is off, but it gets repelled. So this is not here anymore. Instead, it's back here, and so when it's back here, it powers this redstone right here, and turning it on close, and not on open. But when you flick it back to open, it only powers open. And so, I finally figured it out. The only thing is you have to be aware that this much room will be taken up somewhere in your build. So, point is, let's get into it. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to this house. Did I just call it a house? It's a door. It's a door. I'm such an idiot. Okay, now let's keep working on our house. It's not a house, it's a door. Anyways, this is closed. This is open. Let's see. Please work. Is that open? Yep, make down open, okay? Closes up, because when it's closed, it's off. When it's open, it's, let me just fly this way, on. And voila! Now, what you're gonna do is just a simple thing. You build this, then you go here, and now you're gonna put the command block right up against the house, like this. Once you're done with that, you're going to crouch, and you're going to place it on the command block. It's gonna look like a square. Oh my gosh, it's a red square! Where did this come from? Okay, the point is, boom, it's gone. Ha ha ha. What am I doing? Now, you're gonna build this, that. Gonna go blank, you're gonna go blank. Now, you're gonna put this here. Now it's gonna look weird. You can also have that, so you're just gonna look like this. Now, you're gonna place one block. Oh, actually, no, you're not. You're just gonna place your command block right there. Make sure that when this is open, it's right here. Now, jump. It's a crouch, I forgot. Crouch, then place it on. Now, walk over to your invention, and supposedly, let's see, flick. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, the point is, now that it's working, this is where it gets a little bit confusing, but trust me, this is one of the easiest commands I have learned. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here, and you're gonna do this. You're gonna, you know what? It's easier to remove this wall till your button for now, and so it's like that. so you're easily able to access your gadgets or whatever. The command blocks, I mean. Okay, so open. It is open. This is the open one, that's the closed one. So if we're open, you're going to do this. You're going to turn on coordinates. Yes. You heard me. Coordinates. Coordinates are actually useful. So, it's easier with a friend, but don't worry. You can do this alone. I'm going to do it alone, so I'm going to stand on the bottom right block. It says 2961, and the two backs are negatives. It's totally different numbers for you, but don't worry. These aren't hard to remember. You could literally just go sign. Oh, never mind. Point is, just take this calm and look at the first number. It's 29. Just now go back over to your command block, your first one, and literally just type in 29. Now, just go back. Go to the next one. Oh, it's negative 60. Yours are different, but I'm just acting like if you were in my map. But the point is, mine is negative 60. So, space. Now, this is negative. It's kind of hidden. It's behind the X if you're on tablet, but whatever, if you're on computer, you just the negative button. Now, mine is 60, so you do whatever yours is. It might not even be negatives. I'm on a flat map, so mine are negatives. But now I do that. Negative 60. Now, I go back over to here, and then the negative 1. And I go back over here, and then I put in space 1. Boom! Your command block is you're literally 3/4 done with your opening and closing door. This is the coolest thing I have ever learned, so if this is getting confusing to you, just tell me in the comments and I can make a simpler one. I mean, I think, but then you just carefully put in the coordinates. And trust me, don't feel overwhelmed. I will explain it slow and easy. Now, walk over, or technically fly over, to this one and get into the place. You're not the only way this will work is if you can't access it from the bottom. Unless you don't have your rooms yet, then you can access it. But the point is, you want to be able to stand on the red, make sure that your face is covered, your body is not covered, and now, you do the same thing. So it's 29, negative 58, 1. You don't stress. This is fun. So I do 29. Now go over to my command block and go 29. Beautiful. Now if you go back, sit back on it, and relax. Negative 58. I go back to the command block. Wait, what? It's not opening. Space. Negative 58. Now, I go and do the last one. And then it is 29, 58. And then the last one that I'm now putting in, 1. Now, put in the 1. If you have made it this far, kudos to you. I have never said that word before. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means, so I think it means good job. Hey Siri, what does kudos mean? Okay, Siri's not available, sorry. Oh yeah, I think it just means good job. So, good job to you. I should have just spoke English. Okay, now that you have this done, it should go close, open. It shouldn't do anything yet, but now that you have your commands in, and if you made it this far, you're awesome. Thank you. Now, do you see this? It's gonna say that there's an error, but no, there's no error. It's just it doesn't understand. It's just running this command. It's not a command yet. Now, tap the first thing, put a space there, or actually just now you're gonna go. We use that weird slash that we used earlier for the give, and instead of doing give, you go fill. Do that /fill. Also, that leaning to the right is slash. I do not know what the leaning to the left is called. It's not a slash. Slash is leaning to the right. /fill. space, then your coordinates. Now, you go after the 1, you go space, and now, this is the easiest part. You just tell it what you want, whatever you want your thing to be. And so, if you want it to be dirt, you literally just tell it dirt. Now I go, and then you add after the dirt, replay. Actually, you don't need to do that. After dirt, boom, you're done. Just play it dirt. Or you don't need to put dirt. But for now, type in dirt after this. You get out. And if you go close, nothing should happen. But the magic is about to happen. When you flick open, it should spawn dirt in your hell area. If it doesn't, tell me in the comments. I will answer everybody's. I promise. I will answer all questions. Promise. I will answer your comments. Maybe not immediately though. And I might only be able to answer questions within the 3 weeks of posting this, because if I have over 100 comments, that's probably never gonna happen. But if it does, that'd be super cool. And I might not be able to answer them all, but for now that I have a couple subscribers, I will answer all your comments, and I promise you that. So, flick open. Okay, this shouldn't have happened for you, but for some reason my dirt spawned over there. Let me try this again. 2961. Let me try that again. Oh no, I actually typed that in wrong. It's not a normal one, it's a negative one. Okay, the point is, so sorry guys. If I delete that, okay, let me redo that. Boom. It won't delete yet because we haven't put in that command, so just break your dirt. If you have a huge thing, don't worry. We don't need to mine all that. You can just do that. We can just put in the other command. So once you've done this, you can actually put in your command. And I am using a block of iron. You want to know the weird thing about iron? It's not called a block of iron. It's called an iron underscore block. I think I spelled that right. Point is, now, if I go back over here and I flick the lever, it spawns my iron block door. If anything's not working, don't stress, don't get mad, just tell me in the comments, hopefully, and I will hopefully respond. I should respond, but I will warn you what's wrong. Tell me exactly what you typed into your coordinate. Tell me, literally type into the comments what you typed in your command block, and I'll tell you what's wrong with your command. Don't worry, don't stress, this is on Java and Bedrock. And /fill 29, -61, 29, 58, 1. This is totally different to you. What yours should be is /fill, whatever your coordinates are, and then whatever you want. Like, apparently, like, if you want bedrock, you just spell it. Sometimes you might actually be spelling the block wrong. Like, look, I now have bedrock there. This is the coolest thing, because it's literally limitless. Okay, technically it's not limitless. You can't do the leaning tower of door. No leaning tower of door. It doesn't work like that. But once you've done that, you should have whatever block you used. You can do bedrock. It would be actually the safest base ever if you do bedrock. But the point is, I am just going to use iron block. Remember this, if yours is diamond block or something like that, remember spaces for blocks are underscore. You have to do underscore to do that. You might be missing the underscore. You have to add that underscore. Everybody forgets that. I forgot that and I got mad. I asked the person who did the tutorial. They answered, you forgot the underscore. But oh no, I just broke it! Ah! Oh no! Point is, let's see. What just happened? Okay, I'm a little confused. Did I spell that wrong? Diamond. I spelled diamond iron! It's called It's a diamond block. Okay, sorry. That is what happens. You spell it wrong all the time. So, even I mess up. Boom. Block of diamond. Boom. You have to do the underscore for spaces. I said diamond iron. I have no idea what the heck that is, so I just feel like an idiot. So, just place that back. If you can mine it. If it's super big, you don't need to mine it. Now. Oh, sorry. I'm really excited. I really like this. Okay, so now that you're done placing this in, and all your coordinates are done, don't feel stressed. Feel okay. I felt stressed, and I didn't learn for like a month. But I realized that it's actually pretty simple. Now, put in your coordinates, and now you gotta go to your other coordinates. Do this. /fill. Now, you go back to it, and you copy everything. 29. Just copy everything, and I'm going to see you back when I've copied everything. Just don't put in the block you're using. I'm not gonna do an diamond block. I'm gonna use an iron block because I like the look of that. Now, you go back to here. Oops, oh no, it just filled it. Ugh. Oh no, that's the command getting set. But you should see this at the top, at the left, unless you're on member. You shouldn't be on member. So if you want to not see those, turn yourself on member. I know, it kind of sucks. But you can also go into the settings to get rid of that. You can just mute chat and it works. So, you come here, you look at this, you tap on it, and once you have all your coordinates copied, you can't copy and paste, or at least you can't on Bedrock, I don't think. This is my coordinates, you go space, and then this is the easiest thing ever. You literally say air, and then you just go space, and then you add this replace. And that's the thing. Now, boom, if you have typed that in right, you can now get this. You can fix your door. You don't actually need to destroy the red part, but I will because, I mean, flick the lever. Now it's pointing to open. Now it's opened. Now, if you want, you can also do this. You now go to your other side. And if you want, you can just copy that mechanism, just to copy it and paste it on the other side. 2 off just to be perfect. That's right here. And now I got to go boop. Now I got to put that right there, and I got to go lever, and then I'm just gonna copy what is over here, right here. Open and then close. So open is up. So oh my gosh. Open. Down here is close. Oh no. What the? Close. Perfect. Open, and now I'm going to use diamonds to fill this up. Wait a minute, I don't want you guys to watch this. Let me just speed it up for you guys. Okay. Well, that was horrifying. Point is, I just finished. Now. Oh gosh, I guess I should add some lights. Oh, and if you don't want to add lights to this, this is another thing I learned. /give a s light block. It is insane. I like to give myself light block, and then I give myself 15 because, oh wait, underscore 15, because it's the most bright. Look at this. I can place one right here. I must have flicked it. There. Right here. Right there. Oh no, not right there. That's like the, wait, is that one? No. Place them right outside of the zone. Now, go back. Place that right there. Right there. Just right there. Blah blah blah. Now you just kind of put them everywhere. Boom. Now it's lights, and I let go. Boom. They're invisible when you're not touching it. Done. Now, it's complete. Well, when you walk through it, open, close, open, Close. And now, open. Close. This is one of the coolest things I've ever learned. If this didn't work for you, and if you're still here, if it didn't work for you, text in the comments. I will help you with anything. Also, text your command that you put in. I'll warn you what's wrong with it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Hope this helped you. If it did, please share it to your friends if they also play Minecraft and are into any of this stuff. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.
Beyond the horizon, where dreams take flight, through an open gateway we break through the night. Chase the light, let your heart ignite. In the cosmic dance, we'll embrace the new height. Embrace the dawn, where the old fades away. Step into a world where hope will stay. Endless possibilities, where